Chat, this might be peak. Okay, so I just wanted to make a video about the Kirby Air Riders Direct that just happened, as I have thoughts on it. This game is so good, it can fucking beat Sonic. So, obviously, yada yada, I'm not gonna, like, bore you and just, like, I am gonna give you the details of, pretty much what happens in the Direct. So obviously he starts by, it's a classic Sakurai Presents Direct. It has full of gags, funny jokes. Talks about, it's just Mario Kart. Kirby Air Ride to me always felt like a party game more than a racing game, and I'm glad to see that Air Riders keeps the elements of it being a party game as opposed to a racing game. Really nice to see. Just gonna skip around. So it controls basically the same as the original Air Riders, roughly with just a stick and the B button. It's not the A button, it's the B button this time. We've evolved so much. So one of the things I was a bit concerned was that Sakurai wouldn't really put, modern Kirby into it, and he glosses over modern Kirby quite a bit. There is not that much modern Kirby reference in there, as opposed to, you have Magalore, you have Susie, you have modern representation of the series, but the bulk of it, and the one I want to talk about, isn't modern. It makes sense, because this is his character. What I've noticed immediately from the gameplay is this has to just be the Super Smash Bros. Engine. It has to be. There's like no way it isn't the Super Smash Bros. Engine. Like, it looks so similar to Smash. Like that look at that Kirby. Like, it looks like Smash Kirby, but like they made him. Actually, I kind of want to go back to Kirby real quick, as I can kind of want to just point something out. So you can't hear this, but I'm only putting the intro. I'm only putting the intro. I'm putting random music for the rest. This Kirby is like a hybrid between classic Kirby and modern Kirby, where it looks like modern Kirby, but it's Kirby's more fat. It's kind of the best way to describe it. Kirby is a lot more fat, and I just fucking love it. D is definitely fuck. I think we'll see a better one a bit later, but I'm going very rough on this. Just want to put my thoughts out there. D is very Smash design. Meta Knight, they're all Smash designs. I don't have this. Anyways, yeah, they're all the Smash designs, which is, it's just very interesting. Because DDD for like the last couple of games has keep flip-flopping on what style it wants to go with. So, in my opinion, there seems to be a more Sakurai style, which I'm guessing is probably gonna be like this game, and if he does any future Smash game. And then there's gonna be the modern style, unless they just change it again. They could very well change it again, and none of this would have mattered. The new cool addition is they're adding depth to the game. We have 2 buttons this time. The specials scare me. We're gonna go over it later, but the specials scare me a bit, as it could be very unbalanced. It's a party game. Doesn't need to be completely balanced. Okay, so I was an idiot and I never recorded what I meant about the specials, so I'm just gonna record it right now. What I meant with the specials is they seem a little bit too broken and a little bit too free, especially during the melee sections where you have to fight one-on-one against people. I feel like it's just a little bit too easy to just wait, pop special, and just win the match. Unless I see otherwise. That's kind of what I meant. I mean, it's a party game. I don't expect it to be balanced. Fracking Kirby has like 4 specials, all with varying quality. So, most of them look pretty unbalanced anyways. So, like, does it matter at the end of the day? No, not really. I kind of just wanted to mention it. Like, even the food. This is just Smash. This is just Smash Brothers food. Obviously, going through. It's very, like, Ultra Sword. One of the few things that Kirby actually has representation from the modern age, even in Smash Brothers. This is literally just his Smash Ultimate move. Meta Knight is using the canonically Smash thing of having 4 wings. That's literally a Smash move. I love that Banana D. He is showcasing, but he's on the box art of the game too. He is showcasing that Banana D is like a core character. Put him in Smash Brothers, please. Please, Sakurai. Just like looking through this. Kirby has 4 specials. There are parts that go over, for example, right here, new characters. Like, this is like halfway through, and he was speeding through this. Like, this was roughly like, I want to say 10 minutes into the presentation, and it felt really fast. It felt like we got so much content on just this one game. Well, I mean, it's a one game direct, but it felt so like content heavy, which is not what I expected. Obviously, we got Maglore. Was very surprised for Maglore. If I had my reaction, I was screaming. Gooey, was not expecting Gooey. I really wasn't even expecting any riders. I was just expecting 4 Kirbys and just call it a day. Waddle Doo, you know, basic Kirby enemy. Kind of need just basic as it can be. The one I'm really surprised is not Knuckle Joe. I think it's the one after. If I'm positive. I want to be positive. Yeah, Susie. So, in modern Kirby, there's only 2 actual representations, and it's Maglore and Susie. And if you had to have any modern representation, it would be Maglore and Susie. None of the others matter. I think Elfin would have been cool from Forgotten Land. But even then, I think Maglore and Susie they're kind of like the character. Maglore is a character you need. Especially Bandana Waddle Dee. So, like, you have 3 modern Kirby representations. So, he doesn't directly say the name, though. So, anyways, moving on. So, he's just completely breaking the lore of Kirby. Which is completely crazy. He's just making every character get copy abilities, which crazy. That just breaking all the fundamentals of what Kirby is and what Kirby means. But sure, yeah, we'll go do that. We might as well. Skipping a bit. Let's let's go over some of the courses. So this is technically one of the main components of the game, the courses, and they look really good. Like, was not expecting. The game just looks really good. I think it looks a bit. I think Kirby looks a bit too weird. I think I'd get used to it if I play the game. He just looks it looks a bit too much like Ultimate. That's kind of the thing. It looks a bit too much like Ultimate, and it weirds me out in some areas. But like, yeah, these courses look really fun. That's not even the main point of the game, though. No one even cares. One of the coolest things they added was if you finish a race on time, you can just immediately go to the next race without even having to worry about waiting if you're just in like a standard online. Different machine types. It feels definitely Smash heavy but the main focus of this really is City Run, and it looks really good. Like, insanely good. There's a lot in this map that he's not even showing half of it too. So obviously standard city trial, you get different machines, you drive around the map collecting items, doing events, and to get to the last thing, which is an objective, which we'll get to it because I had my concerns in this when he announced this. I was concerned because it doesn't the point, at least in my opinion, the whole point of City Run is you get a random thing at the end that you need to do, and you kind of want to base it on what random thing that you could get. This doesn't do it. You can pick it, which is, it's fine. It makes complete sense why you want to pick it, even on online play, because it's going to be too hectic if you it's just a random one, especially if there's like leaderboards. So helping the playing field is pretty good. Does Sakurai thing. I will say, throughout this entire presentation, he keeps talking about how he just loves this game. You know damn well it's a good game. Okay, so I'm here just on the just the homepage, as I just want to just show you the beautiful box art. The beautiful box art. It is so nice to have like modded representation on this. The game, the box art looks really good, minus the logo. I don't think the logo looks that good, but we don't have to talk about that. It's just like, it looks such a joy. $70 could be a bit pricey, but this is 11/20/2025. Now, why is this important to us stupid fucking Nintendo fans? Because for some reason we are like hyper fixated on release dates. For whatever reason, I don't know what was going through people's heads, but everybody kept saying this was a September game. How? That doesn't even make sense. But I'm not even trying to be like mean, but like it really doesn't make sense that this would be a September game, because we didn't get any information. And yeah, we were getting a lot of information in this direct, but it's not this is the first time we've seen the game. Why are we gonna get this huge thing, you know? This just like, and it's like a month away. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Now, what is it going to be, a game September? It's most likely going to just be like a Mario port. or a Nintendo Switch 2 edition that you can slot like coming soon. Because it doesn't make sense. You'd have to already announce it at this point. We're in August. It's a month away. They can't just announce it point blank and bam. And it's like, I get it, you know. I get it. We want dates. We want reaffirming. But I think we needed, like, chill. I saw a lot of people getting really mad on Twitter. Really, really mad on Twitter that we just didn't have Metroid Prime 4 release date and we're getting this instead and it's their fault. I think that's dumb. Let people clearly want this. This is clearly something that actually interests most people. And it's like Metroid, you could just put a trailer. You could just put a trailer and just like call it a day, you know? Put like a new trailer saying like, and then give it a firm release date. Kirby, you couldn't because you have so little out there for Kirby. You only had the CGI trailer, and it's not the first time they've done this either. This is a Sakurai game. They do this quite often. Smash Ultimate, for example. You got the teaser at the very beginning and announced that, hey, it's a thing, and hey, we're getting a new fighter. And that June Direct in 2018, the E3, most of it was the Sakurai, pretty much a Sakurai Presents. So it was like half of it. And it, you know, and it seems like he wants to do the same thing there, where he announced a reveal at the April Direct, and then now, some time out, he wants to do a fully focused thing. And he said in the video, this isn't his last time doing it either. We're probably going to get another present on this game. Would not be surprised if we get multiple, honestly, because it's Sakurai. I wouldn't be surprised if the next one he's going to talk about story mode. Really anything. There's definitely a lot of stuff he has not showed us. And I'm very excited to see. And while I don't think this is like a Game of the Year contender or anything like that. It's just something that's just like, this is very cool. I love Kirby. Any Kirby thing is cool. It's a day one buy. Who knows? Maybe it's better than Sonic Crossworlds. But yeah, honestly, that's all I have. I might make more videos as other news drops. I think I have some other ideas that I want to do. I have some other ideas what I want to do, more essay. Like I want to do kind of a mix between this and essay videos. But I will catch you all later. Sometime later.